Welcome, everybody. Let's start with doing some breathing real quick. I know I need it right now because y'all should see me mad dashing to go get my water before the clock went out. So breathe in through your nose. Ready? Come on. Remember, fill your diaphragm up with air. Now breathe out through your mouth. In through your nose. Now out through your mouth. In through your nose. Now out through your mouth. Okay, I don't know if y'all needed that, but sure. Y'all should have seen me skipping to get this water real quick. At any rate, welcome to the VTerrillHill Show. I hope you guys are well. I come to talk about 3 thoughts that I had today. I really had 4 transformational thoughts today, but I'm going to only share with you 3. I am going to wait for the manifestation of number 4 so I can make sure I'm telling this right. So let's get into it, all right? Remember, I always ask you guys when you come on, like the show, and then leave me a comment and let me know you're here. I just want to know who's up here. I appreciate y'all. All right, thought number 1. If you want something different, do something different. Now, that's simple out of your mouth. But let's just simply say, let's say something as simple as you want to lose weight, right? What are you doing different to manifest the difference? I just want to know. Hey, Felena. Hey, Vernita. How y'all be? What are you doing different to bring about difference? I don't know if I need to say anything else. I mean, besides the fact that if you are going about talking about change, talking about evolution, spiritual journeys, being on your path, being enlightened, more connected to your source, but you are still doing the same thing, like literally, you get up, you go to work, you're still upset, you're still complaining, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're getting ready. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with getting ready. Just don't take too long because we waiting. We on the bus. We don't want to leave without you. Heard? So do something different. And remember what I was talking about doing things to creating change that's symbolic of the change going on the inside of you. That could be as simple as tonight when you go to bed, you sleep on one side of your bed every night. Start sleeping on the other side of the bed. Or take down that picture and put up another picture. Do something different. You go to work the same way. Every time you wake up, you go use the bathroom, you make a coffee. This time, before you, and we all got to go to that bathroom. We can't put that on pause. Before you make your coffee, stretch or meditate. That's all I'm saying. Do something different. I'm going to ask again because maybe I was speaking Portuguese. If you're watching this, can you kindly like this video and comment? Because if they see you watching but you don't like and comment, it tells YouTube this content ain't worth sharing. Please. All right, number 2. Now look at me. Now let me mess around and go fast today. All right? This one is a good one. There's nothing wrong with getting ready, and ask yourself, am I getting ready as an excuse? Absolutely. See, this is how I get off, but I don't want y'all to stop commenting because this is a good comment. Listen, I said this to a friend one time, that sometimes planning, you can deceive yourself by planning and preparing. Well, I got my goal and I'm just being strategic about how I move forward. I'm in a strategy space right now. I just don't want to do it. Okay. How long you been strategizing, friend? Well, it's about, it's just going to take me some time because, and then after they keep on talking, the truth come out, because I've been busy, because I've been so and so. So it's not a priority. I started this YouTube channel, not this YouTube, really the whole purpose of this YouTube channel, I'll say it like that. And October 16th, y'all, as someone who has spent I've spent my life in front of a live audience. I was a pastor's kid. Well, even before that, my dad was a deacon of the church. We had to get up in front of the church every day and give our Sunday school, I think we call it memory lesson or whatever. My whole life, I've been speaking in front of people. October the 16th, I got in front of this camera as if my tongue was handicapped. I was shaking. I did the whole, hey y'all, it was so funny. I did the whole, oh, is this thing on? Like I didn't know the camera was on. Because there are certain things you're not going to learn until you get going. You're going to prepare yourself to death. That's really what it is. It's preparing to die. Hey, singing queen. Hey, Becca. How you be, babes? I think a lot of us are preparing to die. We are not preparing to move forward, not preparing to make a move, to change, preparing to die, are preparing for it to die. But I'm going to say it again. There are some things that you're not going to learn in preparation stage. There are some muscles you can only build when you're lifting the weights. Okay, it's great that you stretch before you start exercising because it's the healthy thing to do. But when it comes to building those, you stretch to prepare the muscles. But when it comes to working the muscle and building the muscle, you got to pick up the weights. You heard? So I asked the question again. What are you doing different now that you are conscious that you really want different? All right. Number 2. Rebecca said, this is for me. I'm so glad to hear that, Rebecca. When you call yourself out, it's so freeing. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, I agree. Recognize your growth. Now, y'all listen to me. This was life-changing for me this here day. So I've been proctoring exams for the last 2 weeks or so. So I have a lot of time. The exams, sometimes they last an hour, hour and a half, 2.5 hours. I have a lot of time standing on my feet, quiet. So I spend a lot of time thinking. And so I'm just going down the list of things in my head. And it hit me out of nowhere. Vincent, now this is a personal story of mine. Vincent, you've been managing your money. I said, hold on a second. I started counting. I took a chunk of money and put it up in a bank account somewhere over there. And in my mind, I was nervous because that never works for me. But not only do I have money stored up in the bank account over there, I got a little money over here and a little money over there and a little money over there. But guess what? I looked up and realized I am not spending money frivolously like I used to. Like this was sort of like a curse for me. I get it out of my hands. I get it out of my hands. And it was something that would bother me so bad. Like, why can't I keep a penny? But I still had that on my checklist of areas in my life I needed to grow in. Until I realized today, I done messed around and grew up. And let me tell you this. Until you recognize your change, until that change that's been going on to you comes in your conscious, your body is still responding to the old you. Your mind is still responding to the old you. You could have changed 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 years ago. And I'm just throwing numbers out there. Don't quote me on none of this. But because you have not recognized it, you are still moving about like old you. Are y'all hearing me? So just like yesterday, we talked about being discerning of divine helpers. We have to be discerning of our own growth, even if it's incremental. Someone emailed me today and they said to me, this is a small testimony, but I'm so happy. And I think you're on here right now. Little do you know, it's a huge testimony. What's even bigger than that is you recognized it. Come on, put your hand on your chest. And now, I'm going to say God, and you know what God you believe. Talk to your source and say, help me to recognize my evolution. Help me to see my change. Some of you are stuck because what's in your view is old you. I'm going to say it again. Some of you are stuck because what's in your view is old you. But when I realized that the very thing that I've been wanting to change about me had switched, y'all, my shoulders, y'all should have seen me. I was like, oh, shit. Hey, glory. Yeah. I mean, couldn't tell me nothing. I have worked years to get to this space, and now I'm here. And let me say this, when you recognize that growth, I don't care if it's incremental or small or huge or monumental or not, take the time to celebrate you just like you would tear yourself down if you messed something up. I woke up on time. I got to work on time. This good job, Vincent Terrell. Don't be thinking, well, I always do good 2 or 3 days and then mess it up again. No, don't do that. Good job. Old you or no you? Hold on. Old you or no you? Old you or no you? Explain what that means, smart guy 10. I think I know what it means, but explain what that means. All right. Ain't nothing like seeing your bank account grow. You know what? I'll say for me, because of my personal testimony, it ain't nothing like seeing me grow it. Because, and that's probably what you're saying, Falana, but I need to add this for my personal testimony. Because remember, I told y'all my vision is to eat off of what I create, not what I create for someone else. So to see me creating and eating off of it, man, shada bing, shada boom. All right, number 3. I'm waiting on your comment, Smart Guy 1016. I want to know what you mean by old you or know you, because I feel like that got some tang on it. All right, oh gosh, y'all, I'm doing good. Ready? Number 3. Manage what you've been given. Now, listen to this. I'm in the bathroom about to go into this hour and some change. It was actually end up being 2.5 hour session today. I saw myself in the mirror and I said to myself, did you catch it? You know, let me focus on what I'm gonna read this comments in a second. I saw myself in the mirror and I said, oh, hold on. You're looking good, man. And I said, you know what? To get the body you want, all you got to do is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, I'm saying this for a reason. Follow me here. Don't go nowhere, all right? The reason why I'm saying that is because there was a time I did not like my body. I wanted someone else's body. I want y'all to hear me clearly because I got a message behind this. So I was doing things. I was doing the extreme to try to create something that was truly not a reality for me. But as I am growing and loving and appreciating myself, I am now looking at my body and saying, you know what, that can work. All you got to do is just do a couple sit-ups and da. And it's obtainable and not fanatical. And when I said that, I said to myself, this is thought number 3, manage what you have been given. Maybe what you have would yield better results if you stop damning it because it doesn't look like the next person. Yo! Maybe what you have would serve you better if you stop treating it like the red-headed stepchild because you want someone else's. Ay. You will never have their body. You will never have their life, their family, or their money. What you will have is yours. And if you manage it, you can grow it to be better than what they have because what you have will work for you. What you have is reality, and what they have that you want is fanatical. Yo. So now I don't have to starve myself. I don't have to, oh God, I can't eat because I know what works for my body to make my body look the best it can be. And you might have a better job than I do, but you can't beat me at doing my job. So instead of looking over there, I'm going to grow what's over here. I'm telling you, I guarantee y'all this. Everything you need in your life to get the life you want, you already have. You're just not managing it. I am the same person I was 10 years ago. I just love me more. And the more I love me, the more my gifts are flowing. And now I can share it with others. I've always been eloquent. I've always been smart. I've always been super intelligent and can soak up wisdom and knowledge and just read and meditate. I've always been that guy. But I have not always appreciated VTerrillHill. I wanted to be Tom, Dick, and Harry. So I was dressing like Tom, talking like Dick, and acting like Harry. But when I mess around and suck down in VTerrillHill, man, oh, y'all, oh, I'm done. Hold on a second. All right, now here's the test. I'm going to read these comments. Hey, NC Guy 7465. Did you catch accounts? Ain't nothing like seeing your bank account. Oh, right, accounts. I received that, Felena, because everything growing. I just caught it now. Smart Guy 1016 said, not seeing or acknowledging yourself. Some people are so used to minimizing themselves, it's difficult to see anything for them. What's future kind of vibes? I absolutely agree. Old you or no you. Some people see their old self and some people don't see themselves at all. Those are the people, those of you that don't see yourself at all, those are the people I really need you to sign up for a consultation. I don't care if you've had a freak one. Sign up again and let me know why you're signing up. Those are the kind of people that I want to. Here is what's supposed to happen, y'all. In closing, y'all hear that college student up there just yapping? You know, I told him something. Commercial break. Let me write this down because I'm going to forget. Eyes to see. I told him something. He was down here reading my notes earlier today in my mess. And he was reading the Divine Helper notes from yesterday. And my notes are nuts, y'all. No one will be able to. These notes are specific for me. He was reading through it. And he said, maybe you're my divine helper. And I said, maybe. So I was talking junk back and forth. And then I'm actually going to do something. I got to leave here after this. I got to go do something. And I said, man, I'm just out here just da-da-da-da. He says, maybe you're doing that because you started helping me. And I said this to him, and I want y'all to hear me clearly. There is no such thing as, this is my fifth thought. The fourth thought I'm not sharing yet, but this is a fifth thought, a bonus thought I'll share with you that I had today right before the show. But I believe this. There is no such thing as someone coming in your life to only help you. I don't care what they say. I don't care what comes out of their mouth. You are helping them as well. That's point blank, period. Y'all that come on this show, encourage me so. You have no idea what wealth you bring to me when y'all come on and interact and participate. So and I'm saying that so that you don't ever put yourself in this less than position. Everybody has a role to play. Relationships are transactional. And I am very clear that this guy being here in my home has helped me a lot in ways that I've only told few people. And I just want to share that thought with y'all because I'm always thinking, but now let's talk about eyes real quick. Vernita says, yes. Yeah, I believe. Singing Queen says, Shondo Lobo. Felena says, because you're not them, and absolutely not them. Jonathan says, I definitely will never have their body, not with this stomach. Right. But let me tell you something, Jonathan, about stomachs. People love them. Don't let people fool you. There's been very few people that have told me get rid of my stomach. And now my stomach done shrunk some. I done lost weight, y'all. But back when I was about 10 pounds heavier, probably 15, don't let people fool you. They like Instagram pictures just because they like it, but they want to live with body. I just preached the whole word. Glory. I needed to hear this tonight. Good. Preach, Rebecca. Philana says, smart guy. That used to be me, and I'm still having to work on that. Philana, I'm working on it as well. I'm working on it as well. Because let me tell you this. There ain't never going to be no stopping of working. I am more healthier and wholer now than I've ever been, and I'm still hitting the rock, speaking to the rock. So we all working. Glory to God. Eyes to see. What's supposed to happen is this. I'm serious, Jonathan. I done found out the hack, bruh. Keep on eating them biscuits and cake, buddy. When it's all said and done, they need something to hold on to. Hello. All right, let me stop. Stop, Vincent Terrell. But I just preached the word. All right, I done took up myself. Let me stop. All right. Eyes to see. You are not just getting eyes for you. Don't you even for a second think that your spiritual evolution ends with you. It starts with you. What you create, you'll eat off of. But then you're going to grow such a harvest, it'll be so plenteous that others will eat off of it. The eyes that God, your source, whatever your source is, has given you was for you to see. But then you are going to, now here's the wisdom from your sight. Wisdom from your sight is vision. And there is going to come a time that someone is going to need vision. And they will live off of your vision until they get eyes. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, but I just want to share that. So you might not can see right now. That's okay. Take my vision or take someone else's vision in the community and practice with their vision. Listen to their stories and their hacks on how they got out, how they began to see. And by sitting in vision, you are going to develop sight. Now, let me tell you where people get it wrong. And I'm done for real. Oh, God, I'm done for real. Here is where people get it wrong. They sit in someone else's vision until they get sight, but they don't mature in that sight until that sight is fully theirs. Either one or two things happen. The person's vision they sit in makes them pay over homage. They're paying too much for that sight. Well, you couldn't see if it wasn't for my vision. Bitch, these are my eyes. What the hell are you talking about? Shut the hell up. Or the opposite, where I would never be able to see if I could, without you, I'm going to go blind. Don't get stuck in the transition of this mug. Skedaddle. See and go be. See and go create victory. See and go be free. Shit. Where is me? Your eyes belong to you. And the vision that you got from someone else, they didn't get that from themselves. They got it from someone else. So there's no one that's like the originator. And I really need to tell that to church people. Because in my opinion, be careful because I don't want to offend anyone. I'm serious, do not want to offend anyone. In certain church settings, the more base you are, quote unquote, humble, the more holier or anointed you are. The more you are a servant, a dish rag, a stepping stone, a welcome mat. Oh, he really got the vision of the church. He serves, he just always giving and always serving. He got the vision. He got my vision. He got my vision. You ain't got my vision. You don't operate excellently. My vision, my vision. And you hear it so much, you forget, bitch, I got eyes too. I never understood why religious organizations want to crowd people to them. When the reality is, if you build people and let them be free, imagine if you got 50 families, free families in your church. They're free to express, free to create, free to build, free to be, free to flow. You can get way more accomplished than slaves. Because with slaves, you always need a master. You always got to watch over. But if you push people to be themselves, they become self-managers and the leader don't got to work that hard. But to allow somebody to be a self-manager causes that leader to give up too much power. Because now I can't just talk to you in kind of way. I just can't just say, give it and you're going to give it, do it and you're going to do it. I gotta honor and respect you. Don't y'all let church make y'all stupid. Ooh, child. And some of y'all need to rinse yourself of the derogatory statements said around you and said to you. You ain't nothing without a pastor. You'll die and go to hell. You ain't nothing without God. Why I got to be nothing to serve God? Why can't I be something and serve him? Why are you always trying to scare me into service? Why can't I be like, I am something, but I love God? I'm nothing without you. I worship you. I'm going to say this. You can't prosper without the prophet. That's not good for your self-esteem. Now, let me say this. There are certain spiritual principles That will work if you work it. But if you are broken, you don't need to hear that. You need to be healed first. Then you can wholly understand and decipher such language. But if you got some authority figure telling you you're nothing without them and your soul is broken, that's not going to a healthy place. Now you're going around here feeling like you gotta be connected to something or somebody or else your life is trash. Who wins with that? Nobody wins. All right. We got to stop scaring people. No. Y'all got to stop following these fools. You got to stop. Anybody that scares you into some kind of service that leads you away from you, in my opinion, is not doing you best. I'm telling you, it's not doing you best at all. If you empower the person, they will always honor you. I have people in my life I will always honor not because of who they are. It was because of what they were. They were a bridge for me. So I don't got to be flipping and flopping and twisting and turning and bending to give you honor. I do it because I have infrastructure. I have self-management. Not because I want something shiny. I'm trying to tell y'all, I can't stand it. I don't really talk like this because I'm not trying to run nobody away from this platform. I don't want to be anti anything. But some of us come from the church. And we have in us, baked and caked on the walls of our souls, doctrines that diminish the soul. And that ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. I ain't picking on Jesus. Jesus ain't did nothing. That's the people that you set up under that preach Jesus. See the difference? I'm not knocking Christianity. Christianity in and of itself ain't nothing wrong with. It's these fools running around here, same thing for Muslims and Buddhists and everybody else. The religions, the teachings in and of itself ain't really trying to harm you. It's these fools. All right. Have you already done your free consultation? So y'all having a conversation amongst y'all stuff. I like that. Amen, please. I believe some of these so-called pastors are leading people right to hell. Right, Philena, the devil's a liar. True prosperity includes the soul. I'll say it like this. True prosperity starts with the soul. The Bible that Christians believe says that I wish that you prosper even as your soul prospers. And I really believe we got to start with the soul. Then everything else would make sense. Everything else will line itself up and be what it's going to be. Oh my God, it's 35 minutes. I got to go. Devil, that part. Yep. All right, y'all, I am done because I was doing so good. I don't even know why I tried. And I was going to bring my help. Was it Port Taylor? I don't know. Whatever that wine that Carolyn got me on. But I got to go somewhere, so I didn't drink it because I got to go somewhere tonight, y'all. It's, about 10 something? 11:10 at night. So, okay, really quick. Oh my God, I got to write an email. It's so much to do. Y'all, I'm dramatic. This is how I would have acted if I wasn't on the camera. It'd probably been worse. I'd probably been hanging like, oh my God. All right. I need to say this though. Tomorrow's email, hear me, because this is good. If, glory to God, you have already had a free consultation, So these are for people that have already, you are being blessed. I'm giving you a little gift because you already signed up. Now, but you got to do something for me because this is transactional. If you have already had a free consultation and you have been wanting to rebook, but you have been waiting, well, congratulations. Why? Because in tomorrow's email, I'm going to give you some instructions. If you do this for me and send it to me after you do it, excuse me, I got gas out of nowhere. I'm going to give you 50% off your next consultation as long as you book it within 30 days of tomorrow. So the consultations are $150. You'll be able to get it for $75. Now, for those of you guys that have never had a paid consultation before, they are not 30 minutes, they are 45 minutes. Now, I'd be going over anyway. So if I went over 15 minutes for the free, I'd be hitting about an hour for the paid. Now, I'm going to stop doing that, but right now, I'll just be in it. It'd be good. So a 45-minute consultation, $75, 50% off. Now, for those of you guys that do this, you might not ever pay full price again because the next month we open up the private community, and one of the benefits of being in the private community is you will forever get 50% off. So I'm over here just making it rain, oh. If you want to be a part of my text community, I told y'all I cut up with or without wine. I'm on day number 2 of no cigarettes. I almost slipped up today, but I took my tail home. And I read something today that says that I'm not talking. Announcements. If you want to be a part of the text community, all you got to do is text VTerrillHill to, hold on. Let me find it. VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. 833-458-3658. Heard? If you sign up for that, you'll be notified when I go live. I'll send you the text message so you can be notified when I go live. All right? If you want to join my email community, click the link in the video description box of Facebook and YouTube. Put your name and email address in the box. Check your spam because there's going to be 2 emails that come immediately after that. One from me, welcoming you to the community. The other is a double opt-in. You got to press OK or enter or whatever it asks you to press to make sure that you are truly a part of the email community. What else? Philana says, I've had free and paid. I would have paid anyway because you are the bomb. Thank you, Philana. I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all already know this is my life mission. I'm going to do this until the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, I'm going to buy some wheels, put that mug on, and go another 10 years. Amen. All right. Until tomorrow, y'all. Y'all be all the way blessed. Email goes out tomorrow. Is that it? I love y'all. I love y'all. I don't know, honestly speaking, because I don't think this happens enough where the word exchange back to the audience. There were some challenges that has been in my life the last 2 weeks that I have been able to use the show to funnel some of that energy through. So I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm out here walking on water. I'm out here doing things I've never done before. I've always helped people do them, but I've never done it. This private community, nerves wrecked. I mean, can I say that and y'all receive that for what it is? Nerves wrecked. Well, I've never done it before. And I like to build things from scratch, literally, just piece by piece. And the more I think and create, the more expansive. Now it's like not just in my head, I'm past the private community. I have a vision for, I don't went way over there now because this don't never stop. And I'm out here challenging myself and pushing myself as a doer of the lessons I teach and preach. So thank y'all very much. I appreciate you. I really do. All right. Until tomorrow, as you minister to others, you are ministering to yourself. Oh, absolutely. There's no such thing as a one-way street of help. The helper is always getting helped by those he or she helps. Thank you, Vernita. I received that. Vernita, I really enjoyed your testimony. I didn't get a chance to respond to your email, but I literally screamed. That's what you have done for me. I appreciate that, Philana. All right, y'all be blessed. Until the next time. Bye. Oh, God.